Hello, today I'll be helping you decide which Apple iPhone might be the right one for you between the base model iPhone 14 and the flagship model, the iPhone 14 Pro Max. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified of new informative videos. Okay, let's get to it. The new iPhone 14 doesn't seem very new at first glance. The design is pretty much identical to the iPhone 13, including the notch, and the chip is last year's A15 Bionic from the iPhone 13 Pro series. But there's more to this phone than meets the eye. The iPhone 14 features a new camera system that delivers better low-light performance and a faster and brighter true-depth camera with autofocus. On the video front, there's a new action mode for super steady footage. Add in some handy safety features like crash detection and emergency SOS via satellite, and you've got some new bells and whistles. Should you buy the iPhone 14 or go all the way to the top and splurge for the Pro Max? First of all, the iPhone 14 has a 6.1-inch screen with a flat aluminum frame on the sides and glossy glass. No ProMotion on this one. It stays at the 60 Hz refresh rate, which is one of the things that Apple reserves to keep them feeling less expensive than their Pro siblings. The screen is protected by Apple's ceramic shield cover glass. On the back, it has the square-shaped camera module which has dual lenses back there, one wide-angle and one ultra-wide-angle. Once again, we see 12-megapixel sensors for the wide-angle and ultra-wide-angle cameras of the iPhone 14, but compared to the iPhone 13 series, the main 12-megapixel camera actually has been upgraded. It has a larger sensor with 1.9 micron pixels, as well as a larger aperture of f1.5. On the front, the 12-megapixel camera has been improved with the addition of autofocus, which can work together with Face ID for accurate focus even in low light. The iPhone 14 is available in 5 awesome colors: midnight black, purple, starlight white, red, and blue. This is the first time ever for Apple to launch a new generation of iPhones with the previous year's chip, but Apple claims the iPhone 14's A15 Bionic chip still kicks the butt of anything its Android competitors has to offer. An interesting addition to the iPhone 14 lineup is satellite connectivity. It's meant to be used in cases of emergency, allowing you to call for help even when cellular coverage isn't available. As far as battery charge is concerned, the iPhone 14 battery should last you through a day and then some with average use. So if you have some extra cash burning a hole in your pocket, what do you get if you go all the way to the top and get the latest and greatest? The iPhone 14 Pro Max has some exclusive features and functionalities that aren't found on the iPhone 14. Coming with a 6.7-inch screen, one big difference here is the new eye-shaped punch hole that substitutes the now standard iPhone notch. This achieves a more futuristic look for the iPhone 14 Pro Max and introduces something new called Dynamic Island, which shows you context-aware alerts. When it comes to colors, the Pro Max comes in space black, silver, gold, and deep purple. It uses the 1:120 Hz Super Retina XDR ProMotion screen, bringing superb contrast, color reproduction, and smooth motion. Brightness-wise, the Pro Max reportedly has amongst the brightest new displays on any iPhone. And the Dynamic Island punch hole is really something, especially compared with the traditional notch that is still being used on the iPhone 14. Thanks to the new look, the punch hole has scored new functionalities while still facilitating the front camera as well as the Face ID modules. The iPhone 14 Pro Max has an always-on display, which makes good use of the minimum 1 Hz refresh rate. True to its name, the always-on display keeps the lock screen dimly lit at all times. It also comes with the A16 Bionic chipset and boasts that its new chip is 40% faster than the competition. Capacity choices for the 14 Pro Max are 128, 256, 512, and even a full 1 terabyte, and will have 5 gig support. The iPhone 14 Pro Max has a triple camera system, similar to their predecessors. The 14-megapixel wide-angle camera is joined by a 12-megapixel ultra-wide and a 3x 12-megapixel telephoto lens in order to achieve maximum versatility. The iPhone 14 Pro Max scores up to 29 hours in video playback. So, which one should you buy? Those on a budget who value having a more compact phone or simply want a cheaper iPhone should stick with the iPhone 14. If the difference in price isn't an issue, and you want the best of the best, including top-rated battery life, the latest bells and whistles, and the most screen real estate, the iPhone 14 Pro Max is the one for you. Regardless of which one you buy, you'll have one of the best iPhones Apple has to offer. So there you have it. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and be sure to click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Also, please leave a comment on what you think about Apple's new iPhones.